Welcome back to running away from cops. The smartest thing you can do.
Yeah, where he almost ran to a wall.
Anyways, there will be a bag right in there for those who want to know. Off of my ass, you fucking sniper.
Get out of those canal space. Maintenance access point nearby. I'll find you a new route.
A lot of work that these cops are doing to catch one person.
Kill one person.
Yeah. Seems almost like,
Who is at the scene of a crime.
it seems like they're doing more work, to catch her than they were doing to catch Jason Bourne.
Yeah. Or what was Hawkeye's name in that movie?
I don't even remember what his name was. It was a good movie, but it felt... If you haven't watched any of the other Bourne movies, you will be lost.
Like me, I did not know what the fuck was happening, but it was hilarious because when it was time to come to the ending, I just look over the bar and I'm like, it's the end of the movie, and sure enough, the credits start rolling. Now, for those who want to know, I don't know if there's any bag right here in this area particularly, like this big area you see me in right now.
I do remember you playing this part a lot, and you just keep missing everything.
Yeah, because this part's actually kind of difficult.
You seem to be doing rather well right now.
Well, I haven't. Which, by the way, does that helicopter grind down here.
I mean, I remember way back when he was playing this on 360 when it came out, he was at this part, and he just got so mad with it that he just kept diving down while doing the flick off motion or beast motion or whatever it is right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really?
Yes, really. Okay, there was supposed to be a thing under me, but...
No, it wasn't. There was a platform that you had to jump to right to your left.
I must be thinking on the way up.
You were even looking at it when you went to do the jump down motion. So that wasn't the game's fault. That was entirely your fault on that one.
Yeah, I just said I might have been thinking another one that comes into play later in the level.
That actually reminds me of, what was it? You know how there's people out there that always blame the game over stupid things? Like, oh, they're gonna...
Well, sometimes I'll blame this game over some bullshit because a lot of the time, your timing has to be exact.
Those controls are actually kind of terrible in this game.
Not really. I use them just absolutely fine. I like them.
Sometimes they're unresponsive.
Okay, I will give you that, but you can say that for a lot of games.
And a lot of the time you have to have exact timing and you can't make a mistake.
Yeah,
a lot of the time,
which is fair. When did it log me back onto the network?
You've always been on the network.
No, when we started the game it said failed to log into the network.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it's not in the network.
Okay. You saw her press that button, right? Oh,
yeah.
Finally.
It's called a loading thing. That's why this door exists, for loading.
I think it's funny, because I think I missed the door once.
Looks pretty high up.
Like it was closing, so I slid under it, and it still somehow crushed me, despite making it out through to the other side of it.
You mean like a Portal Sonic on you, where if you're playing it, and you go under something that's just low enough and it's opening up, but if you jump into it as it's opening up, if it's perfectly positioned in a spot where it'll crush you, you die automatically.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh.
That must have been hilarious to see in third person.
Yeah. Honestly, that's one thing I wish you could do, but I don't know, I feel like this game might have been a bit harder if you had a third-person view.
If you had a third-person view, it would have made a lot of the jumps easier to judge. Because even though it's first-person, it's not very well pulled off.
Well,
it's like
the depth.
yes, you see your feet and stuff, but it's still not really pulled
You know
off
what?
well
I'm sorry.
because
I got it.
you can't really judge how far you need to be to make a jump sometimes.
By the
So
way,
you just wind up jumping to your death.
you know what just made this level part of the level harder?
The fact that they're searching for you now.
Snipers that was sent on ahead because they forced me to duck into
Out
here.
of their way. Just get your ass through there.
Okay. Bitch.
That guy wasn't really good.
That must have been a hard ass kick in the nuts.
I'm not sure if you noticed it, but earlier when someone died, they had the Assassin's Creed I'm holding the arm up motion.
Oh, nice. You know what?
We've noticed this when we were playing Assassin's Creed 2 through Revelations. Whenever someone would die, one of their arm will always be standing upright, perfectly, just held up outwards for no reason. We were just laughing so hard every single time we saw that. It's like, why? How could they? I mean, if a body's dead, just turn off the gravity on the body or something.
I did not know you could go over there, and I just now noticed that for the first time.
Over where? Over there?
Yeah, when you came from over here.
Oh.
Alright, people, I'm gonna say it now just because it's over there. I guarantee there's a bag over in that position. I could probably guarantee it with a 80% accuracy.
I'll laugh if there's no bag over there.
Well, I guess we could do one bonus episode between you and me.
Well, honestly, with all the bags, this game's old enough that people have documented where they're at all over the place.
Yeah, but I would still like to
we honestly don't need to do a completion run of an action game. If it's more like an RPG or something else, completion would be nice. But then there's sometimes where completion is just so annoying to pull off that it's just like, no, I'm not gonna bother sitting there for like 20 hours. I'm not gonna bother watching this person for 20 hours extra to get one item.
Well, I mean, just one, what is it? One bonus episode between you and me praying. Just trying to get the bags.
No.
I mean, that way we can actually see you praying, since this entire run is going to be me praying it, so why not?
I don't know, I'm just not really much of a fan of the game. I don't want to really touch it. I played it before and I just didn't like it.
The last time he prayed through almost the entire game when I handed him the controller.
I didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I played literally this chapter, that was it.
Oh yeah, wasn't it because it pissed me off so much?
It ticked you off so much, I sat there and played through it, and I'm like, oh. No, I'm good.
Okay.
Essentially,
usually if I get pissed off in a game, I tend to hand him the controller
and just say do it. Because I'm generally better at certain games than he is, even if I haven't really touched them before.
Which is genuinely true, I mean,
except for Toy Commander, that just sucked. I'm sorry, I will not change my position in that game. The controls were god-awful.
But let's think of a game we can actually prove that and then record on here.
Let's see. A game that'll tick you off enough. I just love that death sound. It's so hilarious. It sounds like a cartoon smush.
You mean the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounds so over the top.
Yeah, I agree. But it's also so much fun.
A lot of this stuff is over. You weren't even holding onto the railing there.
Dude, you know that happened in this game. Don't you remember the picture we took of her holding onto nothing when she was supposedly holding onto a door?
Not that I know of.
But I think this is what I was thinking of, where there's a platform under you that if you want to drop off, you can. Who knows? I might be wrong.
How I described this game before we started recording, it's more of a, if you're in the...
What the? Despite stopping, okay.
Okay, like I was saying, how I described this game before we started recording, it is essentially, if you're not in the fan base for this game, you're not gonna like it. It's a niche title, or niche. however people say that all day.
Niche, yeah.
Niche. It's a niche title, and essentially, it's like this Gaia, in a sense. That game is an RPG. Lots of people like it, but some people just don't like the art style. This is the same thing with Wind Waker. It's the same concept. If you don't like, some people will be like, "Oh, I don't like the art style. It sucks."
Well,
and then it turned out being one of the best Zelda games ever.
I hate the art style of Wind Waker with a passion. It's just not my kind of game. By the way, folks, bag right here. Just so you can see, you get out right over here, just come right here. But, Wind Waker...
Hey person, you want a sniper?
Actually, shotgun. I'm gonna die.
Yep.
But, I hate Wind Waker.
Oh wow, I just realized they pulled that in Battlefield 3, whenever you died, you see the arm flop over every single time. You die the exact same way nearly every single time. I just realized that they pulled it from this game. Because whenever you die, you see your arm just flop in front of her.
But,
you're gonna die.
No. Almost there. Fuck.
There's the arm again.
This is my hardest level. I don't know why.
Probably since you're not paying attention and going to the spots that are red.
I'll go the opposite way this time. If they would stop actually being able to hit me. Fuckers. Oh, come on.
No.
The fact that I landed on the barbed wire.
You slid on the barbed wire.
I know. That was epic. Is it this one?
Look, Jackknife may
Oh,
know
please
something
say
about
it.
Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up, okay? He used to be a pretty decent runner. God knows who he's working for now.
Damn. But, also as he was describing this game, there was a demo.
Oh yeah, no, I remember.
Download it. If you don't like the demo, you're not gonna like the game. And I can completely understand that.
It's a guilty pleasure game, essentially.
Yeah, like me and Toy Commander. I love the shit out of that game.
It's really not that
Ryan
great.
hates the shit out of that
And
game.
Toy Commander is just terrible.
To you.
To quite a lot of people, that game is just terrible. I've seen like maybe one good review.
Yeah, mine. Oh, come on, bullshit.
Exactly. That game's like kind of terrible.
Jackknife, I hate you.
It's a 6.7 essentially, I think it was. And it was back then with 6.7 actually meant it was a bad game. Like now it's like, oh, it's a 4.0. Some people will like it. I mean, review scores are just not really as well as they were before.
Well, I mean, what would the 6.7 be today then?
3.
No, I mean, what would it be considered as a 6.7 game?
A 3. Terrible.
No, I'm saying if it was still rated 6.7, what would it be?
Like, what kind of game would it be?
Yeah, good, bad, what?
Think of it as a subpar sequel kind of thing.
Or a prequel, since those sometimes tend to be the worst games.
Well,
Why do I...
oh, I thought you died. I was like, what?
This is what we were saying with perfect timing. And something...
I got a movie that actually will describe that a guilty pleasure kind of movie. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Lots of people hate it. I think it's a decent movie, but they pulled off things bad.
Like Sabretooth and Logan being brothers.
Aren't they?
Nope.
This one they were.
They have the same mutation, but they are nowhere near brothers. Logan was born first.
So yes, next time on Sideshow, we jump... or not. And he's dead. No, there's no way you survived that. He hit his head.
Can you find another way through to him?
Yeah.
See you guys then.